Really early on, I thought that I just wouldn't tell anybody. I wouldn't dress in a gay way, whatever that means, and I would slide it in the radar. And then, I'm walking home from the grocery store in college wearing gym shorts and a sweatshirt, nothing overtly queer, and someone yells, "faggot." And I'm like, okay, but how'd you know? I'm not even like sad or upset, I'm just like, okay, but like, what was it? Like, it must be my walk. And fast forward to now, I'm very proud of my gay walk. I host the podcast LGBTQ&A. I think that we need to record our histories, and I want to try to document all of our stories for the entire population, because for so long, we think about the AIDS crisis and we think of white men dying, and they did, but there was also trans people and there was also lesbians caring for us, and I'm trying to show a more complete view as possible of our history. And also I want to document LGBTQ lives as they're being lived today, modern queer history. I think that before doing this, I would have said that we've made so much progress. That is true, and I want to celebrate the progress we've made, but I think it's really important that when we talk about progress, we talk about for who and where, because the LGBTQ experience is drastically different depending on where you live in the country and depending on what letter of the community you fall on. Right, so like bisexuals represent such a massive part of the population, and yet we still think of bisexuality as a myth. Last year was the deadliest year on record for trans people. And when it comes to non-binary people, I think that the fight for awareness and then acceptance has really not even begun yet. I think of Pride as being so important for younger LGBTQ people, to see us all as a community together in one place and looking happy. It's a really scary time to be LGBTQ. It's been that way for a while, but for this one day or week or month to see us all cheering and having fun and maybe dressing skimpy and that being okay, I think it's really powerful. I think that we used to think that if we muddied the narratives, if we showed more than just one kind of queer person or one kind of trans person, then we wouldn't be able to move forward. And now we know that if we don't include everybody, then people will get left behind. And I look to a future where my trans friends can walk down the street and feel safe. I look to a future where my non-trans friends can express themselves in gender non-conforming ways and it's not glared at. I think the way the queer community treats femininity can scare me, and it also scares me that that is so ingrained in us that I sometimes hold those views too, even though I'm aware of it, and I'm aware of how unhealthy that is.